Good evening, yarnies, dirty hookers, and fiber fiends. I am so sorry. I overslept. I took a very good nap. I actually took two naps today. Um, I've been very, very sleepy lately. I think it's the weather. The weather's really, really nice, and it's almost getting into snuggly weather. So I slept amazing. Oh my gosh, and yeah, sorry. Almost 2 hours late after my normal time. Actually, I intended on streaming at about like 4 o'clock this afternoon, and it's now almost 8. Yeah, none of that happened. Witchy Weaver got first. Welcome in. Be in and out while you figure out dinner and get some work done. Yay! 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 Hope dinner is good. And thank you for the lurk. Let's see. Welcome in, Reese Cup. Thank you for the check-in and Stellar. And let's see. Ad break. Welcome in, Elliot. How are you? Okay, all of my net bot. What do I have? A funny? Oh, wow. You have a funny story. Welcome in, Pixie. And Binge. Love a nap. How are you tonight? I am doing well. Wow, we don't have a witty, funny little message from Binge. That's okay. That's all right. You don't have to have them every night. Yeah, I am literally waking up. I woke up and I'm like, oh crap. I went down and got something to drink and came up and restarted the computer and started everything up. And luckily tonight's stream, I don't have to have brain power. I don't have to have brain power tonight. So that's a good thing. Let me move my phone out of the way. Pixie says, so we're going to. Oh, I didn't know you were going to MokoCon. And Jeff said, "Have you warned your friends I'm an asshole?" What? Well, not Cubby. I like it. Wow. I hope Jeff is not an asshole. I am not going to be at MokoCon, but I hope you'll have a good time. Sorry, Jeff, that you won't see me at MokoCon, but we're most likely going to. Oh, did everybody know that I'm going to meet um, Yarny Pixie, her husband Jeff, and Princess B sometime in about a month ish? Um, they're going to be coming over towards actually going to go actually past my area to a local yarn shop. And the plan is, once we figure out when, Clay Miko, myself, Clay Miko's little one, and possibly Norfairy, which is Clay Miko's husband, we're all going to meet up at the yarn shop, and then we'll probably figure something else to do after that, not just for the yarn shop, because it's over an hour from my house. Maybe go out to eat, maybe, and I haven't talked to Pixie about this. Find a park. There's a couple parks between the yarn shop and me that are pretty good. So maybe the little ones can run around and run off some energy. Because I know Claymaker's little one isn't really gonna want to. Well, she does, but I think she's gonna be a little bored in the yarn shop. I mean, she likes yarn. She does like yarn because Claymaker crochets as well. Um, so yes, I hope that you have a good time at MokoCon, and I hope Jeff is not an asshole. And yes, thank you for the check-in with you, Weaver. Elliot said, "Not too bad. Better than you were earlier." Oh, I'm sorry that you were having a rough time earlier. Lost in the land of Twitter. I've never understand Twitter. I had Twitter or X or whatever the heck it's called now, and I don't understand how it all works. Like, I don't know. I'm old. I didn't yeah, I don't understand it. Welcome in, Papa Be Fun. How are you? And how was your visit with your mom? I know your mom was supposed to come in and spend some time with you guys. Help you? Oh, I don't know how to help you. You know how I would help you with Twitter? I just like we're disabling it. We're deleting the account. That's how I would do it because I don't understand it. I had it for a while and I got rid of it. I'm like, this, too difficult for me. I guess my brain, and I got a pretty, being on stream would say otherwise, but I have a pretty sharp brain. But I never could figure that out. Thank you for the check-in, Elliot. Shipwreck, welcome, and you were not first. Witchy Weaver was first. Yes. We're meeting you in 2... Oh, wait. Do we have a weekend, Pixie? You have to message me. You have to let me know which weekend so I can let Claymiko know and constantly bug her, because even if it's something me... And this is going to be so bad if Claymiko comes in. If it's something that me and Claymiko have planned, if I don't remind her, especially right up until beforehand, she forgets about it. And that's how it's been when we were much younger. I mean, I've known her for 25 years. Wow. So yeah, let me know if you've got if you have figured out a weekend. It's a spicy place to be. Yeah. Because spicy areas are fine. Well, depending on the type of spicy. Okay, depending on the type of spice. I'm okay with some spicy stuff, but other spicy stuff, no. Let me see here. It's like, yeah, 2.5 hours from Pixie. Yes. Yeah, it's in Northern Virginia. We'll celebrate. Yes, celebrate your birthday. Yes. Yeah, Pixie's birthday is coming up. You know whose birthday is in a few days, maybe about a little over a week? Bray Crochet. Bray Crochet's going to be having a birthday. I know she's probably not here, but Papa was in, so. It was just funny when he excluded you because he acted like, wow. Wait, he doesn't like any of the other, anybody else who would possibly be at MocoCon? I don't know who's going, but, yeah. Let's see. I know you can't like everybody. I mean, yeah, that's impossible to like everybody, but, you know what I mean. It wasn't too rough, just frustrated. Elliot. I haven't been, hey hon, welcome in. I haven't been bored. I've been irritable. For the past few days, and I think it has to do with the weather change. Yes, that does happen with me. So I get that. Welcome in, Mass Bandit. I'm pretty good. How are you? I just got up from a really good long nap that I overslept. So that's why stream is late, but it's fine. And thank you for the check-in. You're going to go get everything ready for bed? All right, Pixie. I'm glad I was able to, that you were able to catch me, or I was able to catch you. Anyway, you know what I mean. I caught your stream earlier, so I was busy working on some things when you were streaming. So, but yes, get ready for bed. Let's see here. Welcome in, Retro. How are you? How are you doing? Yes, message me if you don't mind. You're happy to see that you're yeah, of course I'm okay. I just overslept. I just overslept the nap. And thank you for the Hey Hun Dreaming Truth. He doesn't know them. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Yes, naps are healthy. Oh, I took a lot of naps today. Struggling with needing something to read and listen to and couldn't find anything good. Oh, yeah. Been there. I'm okay. Been doing loads of crochet. Ooh, yes. Lots of crochet. That's fun. Wait. My mouse doesn't want to move. It's because the sticker on the bottom is kind of peeling up. 6 granny squares for the bag you're making? Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. Not kind of cool. It's very cool. You mentioned granny squares in a bag. I was in 3 Marie's stream yesterday. She doesn't really do granny squares. She does amigurumi. And she's found a granny square bag pattern that she might needs my help with. It's got the Mothman on it. She's into a lot of the cryptids, like crocheting the cryptids. So, I might have to assist her with that. All the same pattern. You're getting faster. Yes, yes. Made three. Nice, nice retro. Yay, that's great. My car is fixed, but because they didn't give me any notice, they had all the parts and were working on it. I paid extra on some bills, and I'm shy of the total needed to pay for. Oh no! Instead of payment plan, they want to wait until I can pay the full amount. Oh no! Will be a couple weeks. Oh, they will send a driver with the car to me. So, oh wow, that's rough. That's rough that they won't do a payment plan. And you had said that, and from what I understand, the car is still back in Wisconsin, right? Because you were having that worked on, and you had to put it back into the shop right when you moved. Yeah, that sucks. Well, at least they will send a driver, so that's a good thing. But they want the full payment. Hmm. That that could be very rough, very difficult. So three yesterday, six today, 13 until. Oh wow, you have it ready for Yeah, I mean, so that's what, nine. Not finished ready. But yeah, yeah, you'll have all the squares ready. You're out of state now. I can understand why they wanna. No, yeah, I kind of get that. I kind of get that it's out of state, but still, that can be a pain. Solar says Premier order have arrived, but you haven't been free to open it yet because I'm too busy being an adult. I'm trying. Oh, yeah, don't pout. Don't pout. Pouting is not being an adult. But yeah, I know. I know. But you know what? When the adulting is done, look as a treat. So when you get your adulting done, then you get a reward. It's their yeah, yeah. You had mentioned that it's their fault. They've had it for 3 months, and they know it was that. Yeah, yeah. I know. I know that you were having to deal with that for a while, even before you even moved. You were having some car things. Yeah, that's not fun. That is not fun. Okay, let me move this over here. Okay. Yeah, it's very messed up, but at least at least it's done. You just have to wait until you can pay it all in full. So hopefully you'll have it you'll have it before no time. Um, okay, let's switch this. Yeah, well, it will be road tested. You're like 3 states away. And the thing is, I'm assuming that when they do when they do drive it out to you, if there's any issues along the way, that's on them. Oh, 4 states. 4 state. Okay. So yeah, hopefully that they'll be able to make certain everything is really um, in proper working order. I can't think. Um, Gonna switch this over. We're doing Warehouse Wednesday and more on the junk journal. That's not what we're gonna use. Um, Kind of getting out of square, but that's fine. Um, next Wednesday, we're not going to do anything on the junk journal. I have something kind of in my brain for Warehouse Wednesday. It's not all going to be junk journaling. There are other things in the warehouse that I need to use and to work with. So I had to get in there and see what I have. Um, where did I put my supply? I am not prepared. I am not prepared at all. I have to get my supplies. That I think that's what I need. Let me move my crochet. I've got projects all over the place, as crafters do. As crafters do. me get my glue out. I don't think I'm going to need that tonight. So I'm still using up scraps. Last Wednesday, we did that. We went through my scraps, and we hit the camera, we move things. That's what we do. I went through my scraps, and we put things in here. And after stream that night, I went through more of my scraps, and I cut things down and fussy cutted things. Those I don't think we're going to use. We could use those. I don't think I'm using these right now. No, I'm not using those. So that's what we're still gonna do. We're still gonna work on this type of thing. Move my keyboard. My keyboard is in the wrong spot. Yeah, what I did was after stream, I continued. If you were here last Wednesday, I was punching out things, making ephemera. We don't need the ephemera itself that I've made or found right now. But after stream, I just punched a bunch. I did a bunch of punching. No patience for fussy cutting. Never make it. Yeah. Fussy cutting can be a pain. I didn't do much fussy cutting. A lot of these were just the punching. So so just use up my scraps, and I'm going to incorporate them. I might not use all of this, but we'll see. We'll see. And if you were here, we did a bunch of this, and it's okay if these get ragged. Welcome in, Phoenix. I got somewhat okay with granny squares. I'm working on a pink and purple flower. Ooh. I'm liking that people are getting into the grannies, because that was my embray crochet's plan at the beginning of the year, to do a bunch of grannies, to get people to do granny squares, and we fell off of that, but I've been getting back onto it. Did a very, very small amount when you did your parents' 50th anniversary, and that was too much. Yeah, it's not for everybody. It's definitely not for everybody. Okay, I think we're going to add something here. But at least for tonight, I don't have to fussy cut. Okay, I like the green with that pink. It's just glowing tonight. There's that. What color is wait, is that? No, that's not the right color. So I even took small scraps. Small little scraps. You're doing super duper. You're gonna be lurking Final Fantasy 14. All right, Lala. Thank you. I was lurking in your stream last night, whatever, or whenever it was. It was late for. I think it was late for me. Oh, I did turn off the hats tonight because I am not fully with it. So there's no hat redeems, but they will be back. They'll be back for Friday. I know a lot of you live for that. All right, where is my? I don't even have my scissors ready. I don't even have those ready. 10 square. You need wait 200. Oh yeah. You're doing the blanket. Retro's doing the bag. Wow. You can do it. You can get it. You can get it done. Okay, this one I don't want hanging off the edge because there's a lot of them that are going to be hanging off the edge. But you're making progress. That's good. Take it a little bit at a time. Yeah, this is just going to be on the edge. I don't know what this page will finally look like, but well, that's good. I'm going through and finding areas that need something a little more detail, and I don't want it to be everywhere. I've already added that there. That. That. Pocket there. You know what? I don't know if that'll work. We'll come back. Oh, oh no, yeah, that can stay in there. That's a bookmarky. I called it a bookmark that I kind of made. Plan to do is 10 at a time, stitch those together. Then once I got all squares done, stitch everything together. Yes, and make a scalp. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. To do 10, stitch those together, and then do 10 more. Yeah, and then you have all your groups of 10. Yeah, so that way it's not as a daunting task. So you've only got bigger squares to put together. Your Wi-Fi is playing up. Oh, technology irritates me at times. Technology does irritate me. I'm glad that you're back. Welcome back, Retro. Okay. We're gonna add ephemera here soon, but I want to use up some of these little strips. And oh, I can put things on the bottom. And it can go up like that. I already have that there. Put pictures in Discord. Okay, we can check those on Friday if you don't mind. Yeah, we're gonna add this here. So off stream, I've been working on my needle book. I don't know if anybody was around during the Summer World Tour raid train back in July. I think that's when I did that. Yeah, I started a needle book. Started embroidering a needle book to house all of my hand needles. Um, I can show it. It's the embroidery on this is not the best because stitching on felt is not easy. So I've got the Maryland flag. I still have to add white to it, and I'm not doing a really good job. But this is fine. I did make some black-eyed Susans, my state flower. They're all symbols. They're all symbols of my state. So I do have some black-eyed Susans. I made an Oriole, a Baltimore Oriole. That's our state bird. I started doing a blue crab. It's not the best. It's really bad. You weren't there, Supreme? Oh my gosh, you should be there. The next time that we have a Summer World Tour raid train next summer, I highly recommend that you tune in and maybe be a part of it. I know the person who is organizing and running it. I can put in a good word for you, and maybe you can get a spot. Um, I will be putting a diamondback terrapin, which is our state reptile. It's a turtle, and then I will put in a tree because our state tree is the white oak. But yeah, I'm not really happy with the crab, but that's fine. But I'm getting it done, and then this will get a cover. And I don't have the cover handy. The black work um embroidery piece that I did a long time ago. That will be the cover of this. And then I'll put I will also in here on like the opposite page, I'll embroider with probably black, yeah, with black. The type of needles. I think one page is gonna have like my tatting needles. One will have my tapestry, embroidery, crewel needles, etc. And so that's a work in progress. It's not going to be beautiful. One thing I don't like stitching, stitching into felt, and B, I should have done it before I bound it into a book because trying to maneuver it is a pain. You remember that? You are the best. Would you that I Yas. Um, you were the best. That I would do that for you. Yes. Well, thank you. Yes, yes, and you will love the community. The TCC community. So I will definitely put in a good word for you. When you told that, yes, I was telling facts about Maryland. I tell about facts about my state all the time, but yes, specifically because that's where we were encouraged to um, showcase our country, our state, our province, our city, our region, or our craft room, or our town, or whatever. French keyboard is messing up your hearts. Welcome in, Emma. How are you? As an early birthday gift, I went to a craft workshop and made a quilt block. A quilt back London themed advent count. Ooh, quilted. Um, ooh, that sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. And happy early birthday. There's a bunch of people having birthdays this time of year. Not me. Not me. I am not a late summer autumn birthday person. I know you speak about it often, but I meant you were doing yes. And I had the symbols on my not the symbol, yeah, the pictures of all of the symbols. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you doing? What were you working on? I was lurking. Um, I couldn't really like watch. I had the tab up because I took a really good nap today and I overslept my stream time. So as soon as I got stream all up and running, I opened up a bunch of tabs. So I was not certain what you were doing. Welcome in, Raiders. If you are new, I am the Crafty Cobb. I am a variety crafter. Fiber arts, paper crafting, but maybe more. Who knows? Oh, actually, no, I do other stuff too. Anyway, we are the home of the proud dirty hookers. We don't wash our crochet hooks. If you do, you are still welcome. And I specialize in teaching crochet and basic beginning needle tatting. If you have any questions, ask me. I will stop what I'm doing, except for not tonight, because it's kind of difficult to put all this away and get out the fiber arts, because we are paper crafting tonight. If you're not following Quilted Hearts, go and follow her. She does a bunch of things. She is a fiber artist. She cross stitches. She quilts. I don't know what else. She weaves. I think you crochet and knit, maybe one of the two or both. And speaking of the Summer World Tour Raid Train back in July, Quilted Hearts was a part of it, and we learned a lot about Canada and Canadian geography. Well, some of you all learned. If you had to have been there. Machine guns, yes, machine gun sneezes. You're cross stitching little Christmas elves. Ooh, if you have anything you want to share, would like to see. Um, Early Christmas present. Super ready for to be Christmas. Yes to both, to crocheting and knitting. Not yet, not yet. You know how international shipping is. Yeah, not yet. It hasn't even showed up in tracking, so it's still in transit. Halloween Strictly Come Dancing and Bonfire Night to look we forward to. Oh yes, yes. Halloween is coming up. Yes, Bonfire Night. That is that Guy Fawkes Day? 5th of November? Maybe, maybe, maybe. Um let's see. Getting ready for Christmas. Yeah, Christmas craft sale. Yeah, this is the time. Welcome, Mr. Frightful. Every night is bonfire night if you have isopropyl and access to matches. No, no, I don't recommend that. No. Yes, it is. Supreme said some of us learn, some of us still feel like they know nothing about Canada. I learned some things myself. Sounds like a conviction. Wait. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, been MIA. But yes, Quilted Arts, if you have anything you want to share with us, links are open. Also, the Discord, we can go and take a look at that real quick if you want to. No rush, no pressure. You don't have to. And if you need to raid and run, and um, I get that too. Quilted Heart's been MIA. I learned Canadian in the '80s. Take off hoser. Yeah, you must have watched SCTV and Strange Brew. You're also the Mackenzie brothers. Um, all right, but welcome in. We are doing junk journaling today. I'm adding bits and pieces to my junk journal that I have been working on for weeks, and I have taken my scraps and I've used paper punches. I was like, oh, I'll be right back. I have to go to the basement to get something. All right, we're back. Um, Back already. So, I've been punch happy with my punches because that's what those are, and you punching up scraps. Coo woo coo 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 coo. What? Are 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 you okay, Supreme? Are you okay? Are we having a moment? Um, Welcome in Yadarika. You're done adulting. Somebody else was Stellar was complaining about about having to adult. Um, it must be that part of the country that they're all adulting. Uh, Thank you, Action, for the sub. If you wouldn't mind picking two colors, where's my list? You've got me doing everything tonight, everybody. Where did my all important list go to? Seriously. Oh, it's right here. I put it in a safe spot. I had it in a safe spot. 9 and 13. Um, if Shipwreck is here, the other day, he subscribed, and I could get colors for him. But if he's not, if he's busy, that's fine. That's fine. Let me catch up with chat. Um, yes, Binge is back. Binge is back. Not like the Elton John song, The Bitch is back, because Binge is not a bitch. I had to enunciate. Binge is back. You know what? That's like the second time in less than a week that I've almost mispronounced or misspelled his name. An instructor absolutely nasty with me about pushing my daughter. Oh, so that she's not. Oh, oh wow. I'm sorry, Adarika. Um, sent you a DM from Bob and Doug McKen. Oh, I don't remember the intro song. I'm sorry. I don't remember that. Held my tongue and didn't. Yeah, yeah. Ready to be done adulting. Let me look through here. Had my daughter Firefly try for a harder level of acrobatics, and they were so nasty, saying it's not good fit. Since it's a group that is slightly older than her, she is not being challenged and absolutely bored in her age group. She cried last year when I forced her to go. That she that sucks. That sucks, Yadarika. Let me move that off screen. Um, yeah, if they're not being challenged, yeah, and I understand about the age group and all, but if she is physically able to be to work with the age group, the older age group, and would be more challenged, then I don't see why. But it took everything not to snap back. Don't do that. Don't do that. We don't want you in jail. The bitch is back, stone cold sober. As a matter of fact, I can bitch, because I'm better than you. The things that I do, the way that I move. And welcome in, Supreme John. She's the best in her class and doing stuff the next level up is doing. They can't focus on her, not advance her. Yeah, yeah, as quickly as she could master it. Yes, yeah. I know it's not the same type of thing, but I know Clay Miko's little one is in gymnastics, and she is, from what I hear, she's excelling in a lot of things. She's not ready to move up because the next age group up is much older, but I think they are doing more one on one things with her too. So you like the sound of that? You don't? Yeah. You don't want to break her speed. No, I get it. I get it. I'm letting her try out parkour. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That. Hey, I was just gonna say that. Maybe do things on your own for her. Gonna teach. Reach out to all the other places to teach. Yes. Breakdown. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I know that kind of sucks that you would have to pay for more lessons or private lessons, but maybe that's what she needs. Supreme Yarn? Wait, Supreme Yarn? Okay. You know what? It's not warm in here, but the air is still, and needed the fan. You're paying $62 a month for her class plus membership fee. Yeah, kids activities can be expensive. It can be very expensive. I'm just looking through to see what I might want to add to this page. I want to add something that might be. Oh, you can't see. Yup. Again, I took a nap or multiple naps today, so we are not running on all four cylinders. There we go. I was going to put this near the top. I think that might be cute. As a little detail. Private lessons, $12 a lesson, which is a full hour. Yeah, but then that adds up. That adds up. Oh, eh. I thought you said instead of Supreme Doom. No, I said Supreme John. Like she was singing. She was singing uh the lyrics to "The Bitch Is Back" by Elton John. But Supreme Yarn works good too. Well, actually, I've never had that brand. I don't even know if that's a brand of yarn. Supreme. If it's not a brand of yarn, do you want to start selling your own brand of yarn? Okay. We're just adding stuff. I have no rhyme, reason, thought, or anything in this right now. The main thing is I don't want to put like, oh, we can do something there. I don't want to put a lot of the same stuff next to each other. So, but I am going to put ephemera in here, and this page is going to blow away, and it's going to irritate me. So we're going to put my box of pins as a weight. Let's see. I want some of these small. Oh, I can actually cut. That thing just flew away. Thing flew away. I don't want green with green. Don't want green with green. That is pretty. That is pretty. It was all solid, but I decorative punched that. I thought that was pretty. Posted in Discord a photo of your granny squares. I'll try to keep you up to date with it. Continues. Who knows? I may jump back into one of your other projects. Could end up leaving that you could. Yeah, been there. Oh, I've got many projects that I haven't touched in a long time. Yeah. Tired, so it's time for bed. All right, action. Thank you for subbing with your Prime. But yeah. Actually, this could be. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be that could be a bookmark. You know what? That's a good idea. That's a good idea, binge. I think that will be a bookmark. So I'm not gonna glue that in. That will have to go into a pocket. Thank you. Thank you. Get your rest. Yes, sleep. I don't need the sleep, but get your sleep if you need your sleep. It's very, very important. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't know how well you can see it. That's got more like pattern and detail into it. I think that's what we might do. Let's see. Oh, that'll fit perfectly up in that corner. I don't know if this is how you're supposed to do a junk journal. I don't think there's any real right or wrong way, but it's how I'm doing it. Um, Instead of having different piles of things to work through, like all of these scraps and all my ephemera and the lace and the ribbon and this and that. I'm doing things in like sections. I'm doing all of these scraps, and then we'll do ephemera, and then we could do the lace and ribbon, and then we could ink things up. So I don't know if there's an order to do things in. I'm gonna do it my way. 124 a.m. So you can stay awake for a while. Yeah, retro is a night owl. Retro's a night owl. Came up to bed, rest a bit, but you're not sleepy. Just needed to make sure I didn't get tempted to start more crochet. Yeah. I do that too. But my problem is, see, I crochet here at my desk because I'm usually watching a stream or YouTube or something on the computer or listening to music or what have you. And if I go over to the bed to like stop crocheting, and I know you're all gonna be sad violin, because I lay down. If I lay down, I'm out. So I know people have trouble falling asleep. I get it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that is something that people deal with. But what time do you actually go to bed? 5 a.m. Wow. Something was in my mouth. And it wasn't just my tongue. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to put anything real heavy on these pages because these are like really thin. Delayed sleep. Oh, oh, sorry. Did I put that on there? I don't know. I don't know if I put that on there or not, or if the lady who had all this stuff did that. She might have did that 'cause I don't remember. I don't remember doing that. I don't like the look of that, but we might put ephemera. Yeah, I'm gonna put ephemera. There's too much laciness. Um, Between 3 and 4 a.m., but then I don't sleep right away. Be away for a while. Been ill recently and sleeping more. Not much, but there's a difference. Yeah, yeah. Um, when you're sick, I know there's a different. There could be a difference in sleeping because we need sleep when we're sick. One of my sisters works 4 10s. Oh wow, and gets up at 4 a.m. on work days. She has a commute. Oh yeah. Ugh. Sleep struggles suck. Yeah, they can suck. I mean, I've had sleep struggles. I mean, weeks ago I had sleep struggle, but that was not because of not being able to. Well, there were other circumstances for it. Um, I don't know if I want any of this on here. I need something that's gonna pop, and I don't think I have anything that's gonna pop. So maybe a ephemera or something else will go in there. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! That could pop, and I don't know if I want it to be this full length. There's that. I don't think that. Medical problems, sleep issues. Were the meds? Yeah. Welcome in, Upcycling. Good morning. It's not morning. Not morning. I know. I know. I overslept, but I'm back. I'm here. I'm not back. I'm here. Well, I am here. I am back. Well, Upcycling is picking on me. Rude. Well, yes, it is morning for some people. It's not morning for me. Yeah, it is only 8:30 here. Rude. Who called? Wait, no, 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 no. I was responding to what you said. If you would have just said lurk, I would have said happy lurk, but you were also like, finally, good morning. All right, go back to lurk. Um, Look at me telling people what to do. I'm being bossy, I know. Uh, oh, I am very rested. Oh, that's an understatement of the century. Uh, you feel like a ship, like a ship, or you feel like ship. You know what? We're gonna put this one here at the bottom. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. It's got a lot of energy. Yeah, you could tell I've got rest. I get like that. I get like that. You know what? We're gonna add. I'm gonna cut this down. We're gonna. Oh no, I'm not gonna cut it because I don't want to deal with the punch. Because actually, no. Yeah, a wreck. Yes. Oh, I kind of cut that weird. That's fine. Um, I only want this to go for part of this. So we'll do that, and we'll glue this right at the very top edge. That's what we'll do. He was here earlier. He's probably busy. He said he got first, but Witchy Weaver got first. So, oh, this is my scraps that I've just punched, and I'm just putting my scraps in. What is a summon ship sound? I don't know if that's like boat. I don't I don't I don't think there is one. There's like the foghorn to alert the ships that there are dangers. There are fog and lighthouses and all of that. I used to live in an area that wasn't too far from a lighthouse, and in the middle of the night, especially foggy nights, you could hear it. You couldn't see the lighthouse from my house, but it was close enough. But I have seen the lighthouse many, 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 many times. It's in the Chesapeake Bay. I've been in a boat near the lighthouse too. It's not manned anymore. I don't even know if it's in operation anymore. This was not a pretty looking lighthouse. I'll show you the picture of the lighthouse. This was pretty ugly. I mean, from a distance, okay. I know it's in a lot of disrepair. Um, oh, that's not a good picture. I need a better picture. It's trying to load. Here we go. Actually, I think it's still I think it's still in use. It's been it's not manned. How do I zoom in? I don't think I can zoom in. I could zoom in here. So yeah, this was the lighthouse. It's still there. Oh, just to exist, the whole helping. Yeah. Well, it's not just the dark places. It was near the shore, and the bed of the bay is shallow there, so they didn't run aground. Knitted a really cool one a couple months ago. Used a pattern. Yes, for Tower for I think I saw that. I think I saw that. For a tower of a castle adapted to make a lighthouse. Maybe I saw that. Maybe I didn't. No. They're not all attached to land. No. Because between the land and where this lighthouse is, it's more shallow, and it's like a gradual, and it's so they don't run aground. This is the Sandy Point Lighthouse. If you've ever been on my stream, um, when if a while ago, whoa, we don't need to know where we live. Uh, that was fine. Clay Miko and I did a IRL stream, and we went across the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, and we went over. We drove all around Annapolis and the whole area, and we went around over the Bay Bridge and came back, and then we got off the bridge on the way back. We stopped at a park and we walked around on the sand, and I don't know if we saw it. We might have saw it in. Is that it? Wait a minute. Oh wow, that's it. Okay, that's a bad picture. But yeah, it's right here the um off of the state park. I know where you live in Central Maryland. Yes, in Maryland. Yes. I'm gonna snooze the ad for a second, or for 5 minutes. So it's right here, the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, and I don't know if there's a good picture of it. Probably not. Okay, there's the bridge. Oh, okay, it's off in the distance. It's yeah. It's really not as far as that picture looked like, but you get the idea. You get the idea. Anyway, probably know your friend because she's. Yes, I know everybody in the state. I know everybody. I know all 6.2 million people in my state. I had to Google how many people are in my state. Having a creative dilemma. You made up a 4x4 square with your flowers, and I like how it looks. So now I'm torn between doing the blanket or doing coasters and small mat. Do you have enough yarn to do both? Can you do both? If you can do both, do both. Um, Yay! You're very welcome. You're very welcome. That's like all British people know the Queen and the King. Yes. You don't have enough to do both. Got you. Got you. I don't know. What would you get more use out of? Is this for you? Oh, also, okay, one thing. One thing. Wait a minute. What type of yarn is it? What type of yarn is this? Because that can, like, what fiber content? Because that can actually, I can help you determine what, in my opinion, what I would do. You know her. She's looking good. She's been dead for 3 years. Yes. I always forget that yes, you have a king. Oh, it's an acrylic cotton blend. Okay. Hmm. Is it more acrylic or more cotton? And I won't accept that other one. Okay. I'm not getting into that discussion. Thank you, reminder. You're a terrible subject. Hey, I am not one to judge. But you know what? You know what? Elliot, Retro, and everybody here. I know Elliot and Retro are not in Canada, but the Queen of Canada is in chat and comes to my chat quite often. So we do have that queen. More cotton. Okay, more cotton. What I would do is I would do the coasters and mats because cotton is more absorbent. So if you're going to do a coaster or anything that's going to have to deal with the water, like absorb water, I would use the cotton. Because acrylic doesn't absorb water because that's plastic. So that's what I would do. So I always think about the fiber content first. She's gonna forget about them, and I think it's best. You like Coaster 2, Queen of Canada. Yes, Supreme Doom. Supreme Doom is the Queen of Canada. Actually, Queen of Canada is Crafty Collective and crafts all the craft. Yes. Actually, Canada, their monarch is the monarch of the UK because they are part of the Commonwealth. So technically, they have a King Charles III is their king because they are a Commonwealth country. They did, but now they have a king. But other than that, yes, they have a queen. Yes, Supreme Doom is the Queen of Canada. So they have the Queen of Canada and they also have King Charles. It's a thing. It's a thing. Okay. I should. This isn't going to work. I should make tabs at some point. We're not going to worry about tabs right now because I don't know what I'm going to use this for. And Supreme Doom's. Oh no 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 no! I don't know what her real name is. But no, she was named Queen of Canada by science. I think. I think. Um, but yes, we're gonna have an ad. An ad is going to be starting. You know what? Instead of the top or the bottom, I'm going to do it kind of like right there. Thank you, Upcycly. Yeah, I think we're going to put that right there. You're wrong on that, by the way. Wait, I am? Wait, what do you mean? Who's going with me to the lobby to get gummy? I thought Ryan Reynolds was the queen. Ryan Reynolds? Why is Ryan Reynolds or William Shatner the Queen of Canada? Okay, science Science is the one who deems supreme the queen. All right, we sure gonna be at ad. We will be at ad. Just glowing things. I feel like I'm in kindergarten. I didn't put my signatures in straight and lined up. You're being gonna learn, going to walk. Wish me a mile and a half. Have a great rest of the stream. All right, Upcycly. Uh, okay. Oh, let me put my pin in my glue so we don't dry out again. Okay, I'll catch up with chat when we're back from ads. What? Something in here. Not that. Everything's kind of muted. Oh, we've got that. I don't want those large pieces yet because they're more like ephemera. I want more like trim. We've got that. That's muted. I don't want the muted ones. You muted. I like the green. I don't want to cover up a lot of the coffee dyed, though. Maybe we can go kind of like that. It'll look better, but that's going to cover that up. I don't want to do that. And I can't flip it because it's white. So maybe we don't use that. Could do that. I'm thinking. I'm a thinking. I'm a thinking. And I don't have to use everything, but I want to use everything because I want to use up scrap paper. And this page is very thin, so I don't want to put too much on that. Even though that might work better. And there's more of a contrast. That might work better. My go-to is always to go up top, but maybe we should go towards the bottom. Or actually lower. Because I don't want everything to hang off the edge, because we've got a bunch that hang off the edge. I think we're going to do that. Welcome back, everybody. Let me catch up with chat. Upcycly's being is lurking. We're gonna walk a mile and a half. Calls Cat. No, don't listen to her. On that note, my lovely, I need to head to bed as you're being a chauffeur for your mom tomorrow. All right, binge. Thank you for hanging out. Sorry that I know it was kind of late for you when I started. Mass Bandit, thank you for the bits. Thank you. Wow, thank you. Mass Bandit got one sewing machine up and running. Just need to find the power supply for the embroidery machine. Oh, yes. That's so cool that you're getting things unpacked and organized. I've saw, like I said the other day, I saw pictures, and I'm jealous of your organization. Uh, when do we? When do you get the paint out and start finger art? Weeks ago, we did get paint out. We did. We jelly plated. Not jelly plated. Jelly printed. Oh, yes. If you're not following Mass Bandit, go and follow her. Amazing, amazing cross stitch. I know she does a bunch of other things, but on stream it's mostly cross stitch. Let's see here. Yeah, the painting, we did use acrylic paint, and we jelly printed. I need to get that back out again. I need to get it back out. I know. I wonder this too. I was told. Wait, we don't do what? Oh, we don't paint. Oh, I don't finger paint, but I have jelly printed using the paint. Oh, Mass Bandit. Wow, wow. I would never expect you to cause chaos. Thank you for the bits. You didn't have to do that. If I can get the OBS software to run on the spare computer, you'll be able to stream machine. If you're able to do that, I would love to see a machine embroidery. I would love to see that. I remember you had paint that you had paint, but you just said it feels. Oh, yes, and it felt like I was a kindergarten when I was jelly printing. No, yeah, no finger painting. No, we are not finger painting. But yes, I would love to see machine embroidery. Yeah, yes, that is what retro meant. No, we don't need that. Oh, we were going to go down here to the lower left corner. It was forgot where I put this. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where it goes. You have streamed it a couple years ago. Very hard. Yeah. No, I can understand with setups and trying to get the angle of the machine, because the way the machine is, you can't do really a straight top down. Yeah. The perils of a streamer. It needs something. I think it's going to get ephemera there. And that's. I need something a little less busy because those are very busy pages. All right, what can we add here? What's on the other side? I think this will go here. If I can get through a bunch of these scraps, then we will get out the ephemera, because those are the fun things. But I want to use up some more of these scrap pieces if I can. I can always add those later too. It doesn't have to be done right now. That's all going to blend in. You know what? Let's get the ephemera out. Let's do that. Let's do. So these long strip pieces can be dealt with later. I do. Well, that could be done later too. I do have these that I kind of made my own ephemera that I've punched, and we can always add another thing on top of that. We can layer it. So I'm going to keep those handy here. I really got to put this away because I don't have enough space. Nope, it needs to go into this folder. Regroup. We have to regroup. Yes. Oh, I unplugged my headset. Okay, we're back. Why does it sound naughty? Ephemera? I think it starts with an E. I think it just means I don't know. It just means like bits and pieces. That sounds naughty too. Just thought of that as soon as I said it. Um. Uh. Yeah. 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 It's a difficult word to spell. Okay. Oh, don't fall. Don't fall. It doesn't matter the spelling. We are not we do not grade on spelling here. You're not getting graded on anything. Even though I do teach, we're not teaching, and I don't teach this, but you don't get graded on teaching when you're a Crafty Cup stream. So I've got like bins and bin. What do I? You know what I teach? I got bins and bins of ephemera. Crochet and needle tatting. No, like no, not as a profession. Well, this doesn't earn income. Sounds seductive to me. Like oh yeah, yeah, kind of does, kind of does. Let's see what's in here. Oh, okay, those can go in the other thing. I don't have enough table space. Until the printing press was invented, spelling was left up. Yes, that is true. That is true. Yes, it was left up to the individual. There was no standardization. Let's pretend we've gone back to that with this word. Okay. We're going to look through some of the ephemera because pretty big desk. There's not enough room. Okay, well, there's this little folded up thingy. I don't think we're going to use you. Okay, I know I don't want to use those. Oh, okay, these are already packs. I don't know. I don't want to use that. Does anybody ever have too much craft supplies for like a specific craft that you're overwhelmed with choices? That's what I'm feeling with right now. Don't want these. Don't want all that stuff. Oh, that's what she was doing. So the lady who had all this stuff, she was that because she's got some of these flaps in the junk journal. We might use some of those. Oh, this needs to be organized. This really needs some organization. Could use some of that. Oh, Okay, you know what? I have to go through this now because there are pockets, and I might want to add more pockets. So I guess that's what we're doing. I forgot about the pockets. You can watch me organize things. Thrilling, I know. Actually, it's not that bad. So these are already punched out, fussy cutted flowers. That's how they came. So I don't have to do any of that. And they're pretty large. We might use some of that. Oh, actually, these are wallpaper scraps. I was wondering how thick they are. So yes, that was actual wallpaper that they cut up. That's what all these are. There's like different styles in here. Like some of this stuff is a little more Renaissance ish, medieval, and that's not going to really work with this. Welcome in, Linda. Thank you for the check-in. And thank you for the bits. You guys are too generous with me. So yeah, I need to sort through these few things. They're pretty. They're very pretty. Okay, now that would work because that's like a botanical sketch type thing. And it doesn't really matter, but I want something. I want a lot of this stuff to kind of have like a cohesive theme. Yes, paper crafting. Warehouse Wednesday. Next Wednesday. Oh, tags. Oh, yes, tags and pockets. Next Wednesday we will not be paper crafting. I don't want it to be every Wednesday a paper craft. Oh, we got frames. Yeah, that looks a little more modern than a than what the junk journal is. The junk journal is feeling very well. There's pages on there that are Jane Austen, like Pride and Prejudice type things. So I don't necessarily want like photographs. I want things that are gonna kind of, like I said, make sense. Yeah, a lot of these are more photographic looking. Your friend has sent me a late birthday present. It's supposed to be here in a week. It's Professor Snape's wand. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is so cool. Very fun. Very, very fun. Be careful. Linda's going to put a spell on everybody. Thank you for the shout out for Linda. Linda doesn't stream yet. You never know. You never know. I want like botanicals. Botanicals. Yet. Exactly. You never know. That could work. I'm still going to put it over there for the time being. We might have to resort some things. I didn't know this was going to be a ephemera sorting stream. Tomorrow will be her debut stream. Does Linda know this? Does Linda know this? Look, that's cute. We've got a feather in a quill and an inkwell. Oh, look, that says Emma, a novel, so that would definitely work with the Pride and Prejudice themed. My shoulders are achy. I was when I was doing that um stitching that needle book, I noticed that my shoulders were getting achy. Oh, let's put the pin in my glue so we don't dry out. Don't need that. Ooh, I don't have much yellow in the junk journal. Yeah, we need some yellow things. Oh, look at that. Those are bonnets. That's cute. Let's just take a stack out. Whoa, don't fall. Don't fall. Yeah, there's a lot of pockets in here. Y'all don't understand how much paper and supplies that I got from this. That I separated them into like ephemera, paper, cardstock, etc. But there's so much that I couldn't even like narrow it down to styles and themes within those categories. Well, I did a lot with the paper. And this is just one. I've got 4 of these for ephemera. Yeah. We are making a mess. What else is new in a Crafty Cup stream? Okay. Go there. Go there. Ah! Ah! This stack here are... Oh, that's pretty. Look at the lily. That's very pretty. Yeah, that's too modern looking, so that's not going to work. So a lot of these will work. Some will work. Butterflies. Yeah, I really need to go through. Okay, lettering. I don't want lettering at the moment. There are little pieces here. There are little bits and pieces. No, that got folded, but that's okay. Look at the teacups. Butterfly. Yeah, I'm going to have to go through this again. We'll do flowers and butterflies. I'm just weeding out some of the other styles. Oh, oh, butterflies. Ball. Words. Not gonna work. Oh, this looks like an old letter. Oh, where? Oh, oh, it does. Oh, okay. It's supposed to be like it's a copy of a Jane Austen letter. So you know what? We can incorporate that. That'll be fun. That will be fun. That's like a pocket. Yeah, we're gonna have to go through it all again. I just want to get the pockets and tags and such. Wow, there's just oh, that's a pocket. Pockets and tabs and a pocket. Oh, tags. Let me know if this is boring. This is all the Jane Austen stuff. Piece of cardstock. Get envelopes. Not gonna work. A little more modern. Oh, that's like a belly band type thing. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. I gotcha. I understand. I'm understanding. A lot of this looks late 1800s, and Sense and Sensibility and all that was a earlier. It's the Regency period, not the Victorian period. We got birds. That's a scrap. Oh yeah, we got like cardstock scraps that are in the junk journal already. Oh, another one of those thingies. That's a technical term, a thingy. Okay, these are like yeah, those are modern. Those are like photograph. Well, not modern, but more modern. Photographs. So no photographs. Cute jar. I don't think that's gonna. I don't think I. Maybe. Um, welcome in his royal harvest. I would love to share happy mail, junk scraps. Oh, how are you? Do you junk journal? I'm new to junk journaling. Very, very new to it. I've kind of been thrusted into junk journaling and paper crafts. Long story, I didn't know the person. Somebody passed away, and one second, I gotta find my plastic bags. And the family was going to throw everything away, and apparently this lady was an avid crafter, paper crafter, a little bit of fiber arts. I'm more of a fiber art crafter, but I didn't want it to end up in the landfill. And this is some nice stuff. And I was like, yeah. So we had 4 SUV car loads. 4. And I was getting all of that during an oppressive heat wave. Temperatures close to 100 Fahrenheit. So that was not fun. But it had to have been cleared out. You haven't done it in a while? Yeah, I'm very brand new to it. Where is my junk journal? So this is what I've done. I started with like a cardstock based folio, and that's for like the binding for like the cover. And so I've done that. And then here's the back. And then there's that. But then the center here, these signatures, the lady who had all of this stuff, she had made them up into signatures, but she didn't stitch them together. So a friend of mine who also streams and does paper crafts taught me how to sew them in and attached into this quote-unquote cover. And so most of it was done for me. So what I've been doing is I've taken some scrap paper and I have the punches and I've been punching things and gluing them here and there. I'm making my own pockets. I even made something with a belly band. I'm thinking this page is a little too thin and lightweight for it, but it'll work. It's fine. But that's what we're doing. How big is your house? You must have a huge space for all the bits and bonds. We have a spare room, and that room is a sizable room. That's the smallest room in the house, and that's where the papercraft stuff goes. That's where the natural fiber yarn is. The floral stuff is in the attic, which is right off of that room. So that is in a separate room. Most of my other craft supplies are here in this room. And some yes, I crochet. I don't knit, but I do needle tat. So I have that. There's also a bunch of ribbon and lace that came with all of this, with this massive haul. So I'll add that, but I'm going to add some of my own. Yes, I crochet, I tat. So that will be done at some point. I'm just sorting my ephemera right now. At least this bin. For things that will go into this style. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you, I appreciate that. So I got like butterflies. I've got a bird one. I need to get this stuff out because if I don't have them separate, I'm the type of person I like to organize things, and because if things are not in like little categories, I'm gonna forget. And if I want certain things, I want to be able to go and get it real quick, so I don't want to have to go and search. So I was adding things to the junk journal earlier, but I decided to switch over to this. So this stuff is more medieval in theme, and I don't necessarily want that because this is like I said, more of a Regency style themed junk journal. And most of the stuff that that is here is shabby chic with a little bit, well, medieval. I wouldn't call medieval shabby chic. Um, Kinda, but not actually. No, I wouldn't call it that. Yes, welcome in. Welcome in. But yes, my main craft is crochet. I do needle tatting. I do a lot of fiber arts. Um, but yeah, I was kind of thrusted into paper crafting to salvage it from the landfill. You want to sell anything? I'm not to that point yet. I'm not to that point. Um, but I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I do have a bunch of things. I'm not going to use everything that I have. So, oh wait, I don't like this song that much. So these are photographic quality things. That's kind of Asian, but it's not. Um, but yeah, that stuff can go in there. Wait. Okay, that flower I can use, but that picture of those ladies, that's more Victorian to me. So the rose could be anything, but that's not gonna fit. Not gonna fit into thing. I just want to go through and make certain got what I need out of there. Yeah, those are all more like that. This is gonna make my life a lot easier if things are like this. Wasn't planning on doing a sorting string. Okay, so flowers will go into this. That's not flowers, even though they have flowers. Butterflies. Kind of like a thing. Like a thing. There. Eh, everything's fine. Everything's fine. My stream is not to plan either. I spent 10 minutes trying to threading. Oh, ooh. I'm sorry. Yeah, sometimes threading a needle is not as easy as we would want it to be. Going through and just getting the flowers. Yeah, it does happen. And also depending on how small your needle is. Thickness of your thread or yarn. Okay, flowers. This is where we got flowers. That is what we want. Cross stitching. Oh, I cross stitch too. I cross stitch. I do embroidery. I do most fiber. I know how to knit, but not well, and that's something I need to hone those skills. And that's something that needs to be done soon. I need to improve. There's so many things, so many different types of hobbies and crafts that I want to do and get better at. You married me? um. Okay. But there's a lot of male crafters here on Twitch, and they say, and I've heard people say there aren't that many male fiber artists. That's not. That's actually not true. There are. There are a lot that stream and don't stream. Yes, yes. Tom, yes, Tom Daly. Yes, he is a fiber artist. Yep. I mean, he's also a diving champion, but he also crochets and knits. Welcome back, Stellar. Welcome back. You haven't missed anything. We're just sorting ephemera. If they're that talented, yeah, I can't swim. Period. Much less diving. Yeah, did you finish adulting? If you finish adulting, you can open up your yarn. For the moment. Okay, well, maybe you can, also cute. Yeah, he does have a husband. Okay. Yay, 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 yay. Is it always just for the moment? Adulting is a habit of return. Yeah. It's always a thing. Okay. So I got flowers, I've got birds, I've got butterflies. I need to get another bag. Then I'd rather have an adult than me have to adult than be bullied. Yeah, yeah. Same. I was bullied a little bit. People. People. That's what we're going to put in here. We're going to put in people. People. People, people, people. People. Those are bookmarks. I don't want that in there because those could be fussy cutted. I mean, anything could be fussy cutted. Sparkly yarn. Ooh. Going for all that bling. Aren't they? Aren't they? Yeah. So I guess this was a paper, a bunch of paper packs or whatever that were um, Jane Austen inspired, because there's a lot of Jane Austen, like Emma and Pride and Prejudice and that type of thing. And that's what the theme kind of is of the junk journal. Kind of. Really, that's really what is that is the theme. Okay, there's birds. Oh, I'm gonna leave that separate. And, yeah, there's envelopes, tabs, and flags, and tags. So much. That's what most of this is over here. Making sparkly Junimo animal. I don't know what a Junimo Ami is. For your sisters for Christmas. Ooh. These are mostly tags. Pockets. Yeah, I've already gone through all of these once. I just want to make certain there's no more. Okay, there's no more people. Oh, yes, yes. Somebody had mentioned that. Junimos are the small little crew. Yes. Could you put the paper close to the screen? You could smell. It's really not vintage. It's really not vintage. This is new stuff. It has the vintage look. Okay. This is going to be tags, pockets, all of that type of things. Tickets. Yeah. This is not vintage anything. It looks vintage. Okay. I think that's what this bag is mostly going to be. Oh, that's not. You're going to see if you can sleep. Be about. All right, Elliot. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Yes, hopefully you can get some sleep. Yeah, I know it sucks if you can't sleep. I won't be long because I did start very late tonight. So, because it's like 9:30 at night right now, and I haven't eaten dinner yet. So, we're not reading it anytime soon, but I'm just letting everybody know it's not going to be a long stream. Yeah, I'm going to have to add some of these envelopes before I add too much other stuff because then I won't have room for it. You're an EST? Yep, I'm East Coast. She made French onion soup pork chops. So it's not French onion soup, but it's pork chops that are in the style of French onion soup. I think she's made them before. They're pretty good. They've got onions and the cheese and then whatever vegetables. That it is pretty. It is very good. It's very good. Most of the stuff that she makes is pretty yummy. I mean, that's why I've got my figure. I'm not blaming her. I'm not blaming her cooking. Bookmarks. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I was putting. Yeah, bookmarks will go in there because like tags. I mean, yeah, she is a fantastic cook. She is a fantastic cook. Thought I was organizing things the wrong way, but righty. Okay. I'm making progress with this. Making lots of progress sorting. They have so many plastic bags from the the mega yarn haul that we got last year. French onion pork loin. Yes, welcome in, Grammy. Green beans, roasted carrots and Brussels sprouts, wild rice. I'll ignore that. And apple pie. Um, I might be bad and cheat a little bit tonight. I cheated last week with the baked beans. I had a spoonful of that. A large spoonful. I might have to cheat with the wild rice because I love wild rice. Love it so much. I mean, I like rice, but if I had my choice between, I don't like brown rice. I don't like brown rice, but white rice or wild rice, I'm going to choose the wild. Burgers, asparagus, and sweet potato fries. Ooh. This is not French onion soup. It's French onion pork chops. So it's pork loin chops that are in the style of French onion soup. You fit the sparkle yarn is for pumpkins. Ah, okay. The other ginormous plush yarn is for the Jumina. Oh, ooh. You're gonna have a sparkly pumpkin, like frost on the pumpkin. Okay. I have to organize and sort this stuff since I've got plastic bags to start me out. Okay, we had flowers. Didn't we have flowers? Yes, we had flowers. And we had people. But actually, that people won't work. Silver sparkle. Oh, thank you. Since I have been chatty tonight, thank you for the hydrate. Where did I put my? Oh, we're gonna do it again. Thank you. I'm gonna put bees in with the butterflies. Birds. Oh, okay. That's gonna be like inserts. I'm gonna head off and try to force some sleep. Got dentist tomorrow. Oh yeah, yeah. You want energy for that? Yes. You get some sleep. I'm sorry that you have a dentist appointment. That doesn't sound like fun. But thank you for hanging out with us, um, Retro. And again, sorry I was kind of late today. And thank you for the peonies. I like these pages with the bonnets. Oh, I like those. You obviously needed a sleep. Yeah, well, I think it has to do with the weather change because it has gotten cool. Like right now, okay, it's not showing me the temperature because it's showing me something about NFL. I don't care about the NFL. Um, it's 65 degrees at 9:30 at night, and that is comfortable. Is comfortable. That's got lettering. That's a border scrap piece. Oh, this is the stuff that I punched out. So I know about those. Alrighty. Where's the tags? The tags and the flags and the things and the stuff and the whatchamacallits. That's a candy bar. And the clocks. I don't have a place for the clocks, but they're going to go right there. And then the text. Feel like you're in grandma's attic? Well, I do jokingly say that grandma's is my spirit animal. I do a lot of stereotypical grandma things. I crochet, I tat, scrapbook. Well, kind of. I've done a little gardening. I've baked cookies from time to. Well, it's been a long time since. Well, almost a year since I baked cookies. Where's my scissors? Who took my scissors? I think Retro took my scissors when he left. Think. Got him. No qualms. It's 74. Yeah. Yeah, it's cooled off here. Actually, that all can go together. Those are flowers. Mushrooms are not flowers, but they're in the flower because they grow. They grow from the ground. They're not plants, but in my world, they're going to be. Okay. These were the people. Okay. Then I've got oddballs. Like me. The person. That's a flower. Okay. That. Oh. Text. These are all oddballs. Or just general things. Okay. We have another stack to go through. Really, there's another bin. At least one more bin. Maybe. I'm not going to go through all of that on stream tonight. The things look like postcards. I'm putting those. I'm going to call those just like inserts. I don't know. That's what I'm going to call them. Kind of. I don't know. I don't know where that would go. There. Not going to fit into the theme. Next. Text. I need another plastic bag. Oh, we got text. Yeah, she must have printed a whole bunch of things. This is on cardstock. I learned. We're gonna have an ad. I learned there's a thing called digital papers. I think Supreme told me about that. These are glossy, but I wouldn't be able to do digital paper. So that's you know how much ink I would need. Oh my printer. Oh no, we're not doing that. Oh, some of these could be framed. I see. I see. Oh, that's not gonna fit. Not gonna fit. Oh, but yeah, we're gonna have an ad. We will be back momentarily. You're only going to be gone for 3 minutes. Insects. Brains. Tell me what those things are. We'll do with you later. There. Miscellaneous. I'm going to pop those in there. Birds. And put that in with text. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. I don't know what I'm doing with that. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know. These are floral. Where do I put my floral? Another bag. That's odds and ends. Floral, insects. Where'd I put the birds? Oh no. Did I mix them up? No. Welcome back, everybody. I can't find my birds. My birds flew away. I got my flowers. I've got my insects. Wait, is that birds? Wait. Oh, I found my birds. Sorry for the squeaky chair. Okay, I found my birds. Ignore the crafty cob. There are some bees. Actually, on my junk journal, I've got a bee right there. I have a bee right there that I fussy cutted. Did I put a bee on the inside? I've got butterflies on the inside. Oh, yep, there's a bee right there. And this was this whole page. So all I had is I cut the page down. I didn't have to fussy cut. And I think that's the only bees so far. There's butterflies there. There's a bird. I know I have paper that has not ephemera, but paper that has bees on it. So I'll have to add some more bees at some time. Okay, flowers, birds, bees, and people. That's text. That's that stuff. Okay. What half of this stuff is. So we're going to put that right there. Those. Actually, where did I put? Oh, it's here. I'm going to put those in there. Stuff that I've punched. Oh, and these are scraps. So the scraps. There's not enough room. These are this is my scrap folder. You go in there. All right. So one of these has been sorted. We're going to see what else I have. Determine if I'm going to sort more. Because my brain is thinking I need to sort before I put things into the album. I know that doesn't need to sort it, and neither does that. Yeah. Let me just look. Those are the wallpaper pieces. Come on, get into the thing. No idea. Oh my goodness. What have I gotten into? Tempted to me to stay here all night. Well, I'm not going to be on all night. Yeah. I'm not going to be on much longer. Oh, and there's paper doilies in here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Okay, you know what? We're gonna sort this little envelope. Oh, doilies flying in the way, in the air. In the way. Did I say in the way? We'll sort this. We'll sort this pouch. These are things that are not going to work for my purposes. That might work. Oh, look at the mushrooms. That is cute. That is cute. Mushrooms. These are like cardstock. Oh, look, there's a map. I like maps. I'm a map person. These are probably from a pack. Yarn picks in Discord. All right, we can check. I will take a look at that on Friday. Friday we do Discord. We do other streams call it shafting or sharding. I don't have a term for it. I don't want to copy them. I mean, really, what fell? A teapot with flowers in it fell. I mean, they wouldn't mind if I called it those because I am part of their communities, but I don't want to. Show and tell, yeah. Other people call it show and tell. I might have to come with a fun name for it. Oh, yeah, that's like felt. That's kind of cool. Welcome in, Carrots Knits. How are you? How is it going? I was lurking on your stream. Come in. The cats. I feel like it should say meow. I'm good. I started working on my junk journal. Look at the mushrooms. Started working on my junk journal, and I went into my ephemera, and I quickly realized I need to sort things before I can use it. Did you see my neck and shoulder? No, no. I had the tab up, because I slept in during my I took a nap and I overslept my normal time, and I started late, and when I started I pulled up tab, so I was there but I was not watching. So sorry that your neck and shoulders cramped up. Ooh, that doesn't feel good. Ow. Ooh, there's a lot of mushrooms in here. I might have to make a mushroom bag. Well, thing to put the mushrooms in. Not a bat. Not like. Yeah. Anyway, needles I'm using are really small. Oh, yeah, yeah. I had a similar type thing earlier. Was it today or yesterday? I was doing some embroidery in a felt needle book that I'm making, and I did feel my shoulder kind of cramp up a bit. I hope you feel better. Look, we got hyacinth. This is actually one of the flowers that I'm incorporating in my embroidery along, which I am in the process of mocking up and designing. It will be for sale as a kit, probably around the beginning of the year. If anybody wants to do some embroidery with me, also I will make the pattern available for free. Much like that when I worked the cross stitch, sitting forward, yep, and you're not moving certain muscles. Yep, 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 that happens. Yeah, a mushroom jackpot. Yeah, definitely. And we got a moon. Look at the little moon. The moon's not going to work for this junk journal, but there's a moon. Oh, and there's some Asian type things in here. Oh, if you could feel this, if there was feel-o-vision, which that's not a good thing. This is flocked. This is flocked. Pillows or nursing pillows make it. Yes, yes. Oh, what was it called? Yeah, yeah. The nurse. I forgot. A boppy pillow. That was one of the brands. I used to work for Babies R Us. Yes. Is that moon? It's actually like it's paper. It's a thick like cardstock. It's not metal. It's not metal, but it's a shiny cardstock. But yeah, that's flocked. Oh, and we've got paper doilies. You use a boppy? Yeah. Okay, these are Asian. So the Asian ones aren't. This is like almost like origami paper. I'm thinking it probably is origami paper. Ooh, that's pretty. So the Asian themed things are not going to fit into this style. Yeah, the trickery. Yes, there is trickery about. It's gonna fit. Ah! Go through YouTube tutorials on making little gift boxes and use them actually for gifts. There's some cool looking ones that I found. Imagine that, using a gift box for gifts. The things that come out of my mouth. Why does it say I'm connecting to chat? It keeps doing that. Oh, flowers. This is all the flowers and mushrooms. Hopefully the stream is still up. Hopefully I have not completely borked my tag. Yes, who would have known? Yes. Don't listen to the crafty cup. Stream is still up? Okay. Well, we got through a little pouch. You know what? We're gonna take this little by bit. We're not gonna tackle the whole thing at once. And I recommend that for people if they're working on a project and they feel overwhelmed. Take it section by section. That's what I do. I definitely feel overwhelmed with a lot of this stuff. Like there's an envelope. We're going to worry about the envelope later. We've got, this is not going to work. These are more modern. But those cutouts of people. Those flowers aren't going to work because they're too bright and shiny looking. And kitty cats. Look at the kitty cats. Those could work. Hearts. Kind of cool. Greeting card. That's not going to work for what I want. Take little sections, but then there's too much at once and get overwhelmed. Yeah. Yep. I try to break it down into small enough pieces as possible. I wonder if no, that's watercolor. Look at that. That is pretty. That is pretty. So these are like tags, or not tag shaped, but they're kind of like tags. Yeah. Oh. That says it's a redstart. That's a type of bird. That looks almost like a Baltimore Oriole. And that's a black something warbler. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that looks almost like a Baltimore Oriole. Sorry. My being in Maryland, my brain, my eyes go right towards that. We've been trained here. I do live in a cult. There's another bird. A mockingbird. Anybody from back in the day? Mockingbird. Yeah. Your webcam came in the mail. Woohoo. Did you see the message that Tatter sent? I didn't respond. I saw it, but I wasn't able to respond. So we'll chat. We'll chat in that group. You just responded? Nice. Wait, you love what movie? Wait, movie? Flowers. Postcard. Oh, maybe? I was thinking the song. Like the actual song. The Carly Simon. Oh, look, we got playing cards. The Carly Simon song, Mockingbird. Those. Berlin. That's a postcard. Oh, they do? Yeah, it's been a very long time since I've seen that movie. Gratitude. Oh, look. This is a Christmas tat. Oh, okay. Well, I could still use it. It has the lady's name on the back. Um, that's pretty. That elsewhere because it's Christmas. Five. Five. That's all I have to say is five. Can you tell I got a nap? Oh wait. Oh look. Oh, these are cool. Wait a minute. Or I don't think they're all here. Playing card. So these are like envelopes that have state birds on them. So and flowers. So that's Illinois. That's the cardinal and the violet. And I guess where I don't know where these are from. Oh, copyright date 1982. Um, Mississippi has got the mockingbird and the magnolia. South Dakota, the ringlet pheasant and the pasque flower. New Jersey, the American goldfinch and the violet. And Alabama is the yellowhammer and the camellia. Those are the birds in the flower. Yeah, mine's not in there. You need a nap? Yeah, I've napped enough for tonight, for today. Regular postage series of 1954. Oh wow, is this was this actually like sent? Because it's got a postmark on it. 1948. I don't know if this is real or these are reproductions. There's something in this. We got a what? And I never watched it because I was too old. But wasn't there something about getting a letter and Blue's Clues or something? Oh, well, that was a disappointment. Maybe it's a hidden message. Maybe we have to use it's like hidden ink from 1948. I think they were putting that in there to have stability for the envelope. We've got more birds. I really like these little bird things. Yeah, no message from the past. And we get kitty cats. I don't think the kitty cats are going to work for me. Oh, that's like plastic. You never you never done the visible ink thing, so I don't know how to make an invisible ink. There are ways. I've never done it, but I've seen there are ways to make invisible ink, and then there's a way to reveal it. When I was a kid, we occasionally had these books, and they would have different games and stuff that they could do in the car, and they often came with a pen, but it had like lemon juice in it basically, or an acid, and on certain ones of them you'd have to like go over a certain area to reveal the hidden ink. I don't know how it all works. Welcome in, Divine. I don't know how it all works. It has something to do with like its chemistry. I am not a scientist. The B&O Railroad. So those things were fun. But there is a way. Oh, that's a pocket. There is a way to make your own invisible ink. Maybe that's something I can look into. Oh, we've got a boat. I hope. Tonnage 30,000. I don't know what boat that's supposed to be. I mean, it's a ship. That should be ship's new avatar. Brain is not my brain. Yeah, my brain. For science, yes, for science. A lot of these are not going to work for what I'm doing. Look at the. That looks almost like an Oriole. Could be. Ooh, okay. Look at the pretty flower. Use Reed's Duchess Cologne. Birds. Reed's Duchess Cologne. Well, that's a pretty postcard. with the cherry blossoms, and there's a that's a pic that looks like a mill. So, Cobb, you were talking about crewel embroidery. Yes, the other day, and you got me curious. So, I went to the library and found several books, all sorts of embroidery. You have new patterns. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. There are also a lot of patterns online, and you can make your own patterns. Okay. I don't know what that is. Those aren't going to work. That is so cool that have found new patterns. And yes, that kit is still in process of being designed. You're not good enough to draw, neither am I. And I know there's division, but I do use AI to make mine. Sorry, but you can which if it's for your own use, you can find any image you want. You can even use a coloring book. Yes, a kid's coloring book, because you just need the basic shape. You don't need a lot of detail because you're adding the detail with the embroidery. So take a look at that, or even there are like free clip art online if they're basic shapes. But again, if that's for your own use, this is stuff that I can't use for this project. That would not be appropriate. All right, I'm gonna get probably one more stack of stuff to sort. We're gonna pick a pretty big stack. I know what we'll do. We're gonna go down to that, and we'll leave the rest of the sorting for later. Not right now. You're working on your sweat. No, no, no. I didn't mean right now. Mean right now. Okay, flowers. Okay, there's a lot of these that are all. But yeah, we're gonna get through this stack, and then we would probably call it an evening. Oh wow, an airmail envelope. I haven't seen one of those in forever. A layaway tag. Does anybody remember when department stores had layaway? I remember that. Layaway. Wow. Is that even a thing anymore? Guest checks. Oh, more playing. Oh, they look like playing cards. Oh, another playing card. Go with that. Yeah, I don't think so anymore. Oh, this is textured. It's supposed to look like wood. It's got some texture to it. I worked retail, but I never worked the layaway department. I have you in. Oh, we're in Linda's pocket. It's nice and safe there. So, am I putting postcards in there? I know they're yeah, they're over there. So everybody, we're safe. We're secure. That goes into pockets. Envelopes. Things to do. Okay. I guess those are going to be like inserts. A lot of this stuff is more modern. They're not really Regency style in my brain. At least they're not. Ooh, that's pretty. The wildflowers, very pretty. Those, I don't remember where I put those. A lot of these jars. Do something with those. A automobile, a circle. We got a lot of these little flowers, these little roses. I like those. Those are cute. Oh, a paper insert for a paper Rolodex. That's something you don't see anymore. Wow. Anybody remember paper Rolodexes? Flowers. You have an envelope. A robin. That's a robin. I know that's a robin. Oh, another circle. Hummingbird. Another envelope. Another circle. A paper Rolodex? Oh, you don't know what? Okay. Wow. Okay. So we now have people's names, phone numbers, addresses, all that stuff in our phone. Okay. Before that, people would have a telephone book, not like a Yellow Pages, not like type telephone book, a a book that would have empty lines, like had lined paper, and they would have tab dividers, like all the alphabet A, B, C, D, and E. And you can handwrite all of your friends and your family's contacts, and you would keep that next to your telephone, like your wall mounted or your table, your telephone on your table. Okay, so a lot of people had that, but if they had a desk, and especially if you worked in an office, um, often not everybody, but certain people would have a paper Rolodex, and they came in different shapes, but they would have a bunch of papers like this shape, and have these notches here. Okay, and they would actually fit into like a plastic or a metal type thing that would hold them, and they would have pages with all the different letters of the alphabet, and you could take these out and write on them and put them back in, and then you could flip through. And often the one type where they would all just go like this, they would like either lay all the way down or like that. But then there were ones that were round that would it would cycle all the way around. So yeah, and they would like, so these pages would be all around the thing. Um, Yes, yep, that's what that's called. And I think Rolodex was a brand name, I think. But everybody called it a Rolodex. Like everybody calls Kleenex Kleenex, even though there's different brands besides Kleenex brand. So yes, that was a Rolodex. Those are pretty. This is not going to be for for that project I'm doing, but those are very pretty. I think that's out that what well that's printed, or maybe she did alcohol inks, but that's pretty. Yes, paper Rolodexes. More of these rings. Gonna work. Okay. Yeah, these are definitely not gonna work. These are very modern looking. Unconventional, unusual, unstoppable, undeniable, unstoppable, undeniable, unplanned favorites, unusual, unprecedented, unplanned favorites, unconventional, that's me. That's me. Oh, and another flower. And these are like plastic, like little punch out thingies. Okay. let me put these away. And then we're going to find somebody to go visit. I know it really wasn't that thrilling of a stream. You have another question? Okay. I need a bigger bag for my flowers. Birds. Never mind. No. If you have a question. Where am I putting? Oh, they're going in here. It's like general ephemera. I don't really. I'm gonna ask what's the best way to steam block. Okay. What type of fiber content is it? Is it natural or is it synthetic? Acrylic. Okay. So, what I would recommend is block it out. So, like, if you have a blocking board that either has the metal pins, or if not, if you've got like a cushion or something you can pin your piece into, pin it out to, and don't stretch it. Don't stretch it too far, but get it to the shape that it needs to be. Pin it all out. Then get a bottle, like one of these, like a spray bottle with water, and spritz it all over. And then take an iron, like a hand iron, like a clothes iron, on, I guess a medium setting, I guess. But don't put it against the acrylic. Put it above. Put it above, like a few inches above, to get it all warm and loosen up. If you put the iron on it, it's going to melt, and you're going to have a ruined crochet piece and a ruined iron, and it's probably going to smell. And then let it sit there until it completely dries. Because it's plastic, it's not going to absorb the water, but the steam is going to help it kind of melt. It doesn't really melt, but it kind of softens up. It softens up, and then the pins will hold it in shape. Yes, don't cook the yarn. Don't cook the yarn. No, you don't want to do that. No steam. Steam vegetables, yes. Steam yarn, no. Flowers, birds, bees, and then whatever this stuff is. Yeah. Now, if you have a natural fiber, like a cotton or a wool or whatever, use the settings on your iron, but be very, very careful. Be very, very careful, especially if it's wool. Be very careful. There are lots of things on YouTube about blocking, steam blocking, and wet blocking, actually, is what it's called, of your fiber art things. Actually, I got progress done. Sorting progress, but it's still progress. Yeah, I've only ever steam blocked one or two things. I don't know if you were around the other year when I was doing those squares that the eyeballs. Friend of mine commissioned me to make an eyeball blanket, and I had, I don't know, 50 some squares, and yes, I steam blocked those. Welcome in, Baby Duck Waddles. Damn proud to be a dirty hooker. You got that right. You got that right. How are you? We're not hooking tonight. We were paper crafting, and that mostly sorting. our papers. This can go in here. I'm going to get a bigger bag. I have bigger bags. Those can go into, where's my scrap folder? Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, that's actually going in the bookmarks. That will go into that. I gotta see where I put those. I'm not certain. Wonderful. Crocheting a supernatural graph again since July 5th. 80 rows from being done. Woo, you'll get that done in no time. Sounds like fun. I know I've seen people do supernatural themed fiber art stuff. There's a stream. They used to stream. I don't know if they've streamed in a while. The Knitting Astronaut, he did, it's called the double stitch. He's knitted the whole thing and then going back and adding stitches on top. And it's a scene from Supernatural. I think he finished it. I think I saw him post in somebody's Discord the other week. Oh, these are these. That's that. Oh, actually, no, those are more. Yeah, they go in there. And then, oh, the envelopes. You talked to him? Yeah, that was amazing. I have seen him do that on stream. It is like so cool. Oh, let me organize this. In there. Go in there. I don't know where these are going to go because these are odd things. Actually, they're going to go in this. Okay. I got to find a place for the doilies, but that's fine. But I got some progress done. Let's bring this over. We are going to go and find somebody to raid into. Oh, it's been 3 hours. Wow. Oh, it's already 10:30. Okay, that's fine. It's all cool. It's all good up in here. Let me do something. Let me turn off raids. Oh! Welcome in! Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome in. How was your stream? Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you working on? You raided in literally right before I hit the cancel raid button. Perfect timing. I am, because I'm getting ready to raid out soon, but we're not raiding right now. I am the Crafty Cobb. I am a multi-crafter, paper crafter, and fiber artist and brand new paper crafter. We are the home of the proud dirty hookers. We don't wash our crochet hooks. If you do, you are still welcome. We don't discriminate. I specialize in teaching crochet and basic beginning tatting, needle tatting. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will be happy to try to demonstrate. What were you working on, Ginger Crush? Welcome in. Welcome in, Tig4459. El Deuterino. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing people's names right. Sister Got Game, Virologic Nyan, Whippersnappery, Ginger Crush. Let's see here. There's like, no, we're not leaving. Crocheting. What were you crocheting? Talking about needing more male hooker. Okay. Funny that you say, welcome in, Ginger Coco. Funny that you say that. A little while ago, we were talking about male crafters and male fiber artist, and you'd be surprised. There are a lot of us here on Twitch. I really need to make a not or male identifying, I should say. Um, I should actually come up with a list because it's not that common in traditionally, but there are more than you think here on Twitch, and not streamers and also non-streamers that are male. You got a shuttle tatter? Ooh, you know nothing. Okay, I know how to shuttle tat. I'm better at the needle. Um, if anybody wants to know more about shuttle tatting, exclamation point tatter in chat will get you links. The first link will be for the traveling tatter here on Twitch. The second link is for her shop. So I would recommend checking her out. She streams usually Monday through Friday in the evenings, U.S. East Coast time. I think about 5 p.m. East Coast um, time zone. But if you want to know about needle tatting, that's something that I do. I'm more of an intermediate. I don't know some of the advanced techniques. Welcome in, Daikon Stew. We went one yesterday, both bald. Oh, yes. Pentagon Vest. Ooh, if you have anything you want to share, links are open. Plus, I have a Discord. Either one, I would love to see what you were working on. Thank you for the follow. So one of the things tonight we were not tatting or crocheting. Tonight we were paper crafting. I'm in the process. Let me bring the thing back. Excuse my dusty keyboard. So I'm a brand new paper crafter, and I'm learning how to do a junk journal. So I've been tonight we were adding some things to this piece. Mainly these strips of paper that I've punched, and we're just gluing things in here. We're making pockets. I glued this on tonight. Some of the stuff I've done earlier. I don't remember what I've done tonight. I think I added those tonight. But I'm just throwing stuff in here. But that's what we were. And then we were organizing our little bits and pieces of paper into different categories because it was a mess. Okay, let me see here. Baby Duck Waddles, if you wouldn't mind, I think you're part of my Discord. If you would post that in my Discord, for the Raider, for Ginger Crush, if you could, if you wanted to share with us. If not, that's fine. That's what I meant for sharing, for links being open. But no, you're fine, Baby Duck Waddles. So, yeah, usually we do a little showcase for the Raider. If anybody else is a part of my Discord, if they want to share anything with us, you could pop it in the Whips and Foes channel is probably the best place for it. And on Friday we go through all of we share everything, the show and tell, over on there. But we give a little and a lot of streamers do this for Raiders rating in. We do a show and tell if they decide to share with us. But I crochet pretty much anything. I don't like thicker yarn, so anything above a size 4, so size 5 and thicker yarn, I don't really prefer to use it. I really, really, really love using thin crochet thread to crochet with. I'll use worsted weight. I love worsted weight also, and anything in between. But I also use this to tat with, and a tatting project that I have currently. Welcome in, Tent. I can never pronounce your name. I'm going to call you Tent. This is some needle tatting that I've done. You could do the same thing with shuttle. The only difference is the tool. It makes the exact same thing. And what this will be, it will be one of these. So this part here, this part is 1/2 of this center. So it's the top half of all of those circles. Okay? I still have to make the bottom half, and then I have to do another row at the top and at the bottom. It's going to be a round tube, so it'll be like this. So when I have all of the rounds already on here and connected, then it will slide over this ornament, and it will sit like that, and I'll cinch the top and the bottom, and it will be all around the plastic ornament. These are plastic. You could do glass. I'd be afraid that I would cinch everything and do what I do and crack and smash and shatter the ornament. So these are cheap dollar store ornaments that I got last year. And this is tatting. This is needle tatting. And this is the exact same pattern, but with different colored thread and a different color bobble. And these two are, I used embroidery thread, pearl cotton, not the ones that have the 6 strands that you separate. These are a thicker type of thread. So I've done that, and this has got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 circles around on with the thicker yarn. This one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There'll be 7 here because this is a thinner thread. And this is a free pattern. On Fridays, we usually tat, and I can give you this pattern. Also, if you're in my Discord, if you're in the pattern channel, you scroll way up to last year, you can find some free patterns. And then there's another one that I did last year. This one here, again, the thicker thread, the embroidery thread, and this is a slightly different pattern. So I've got a bunch of them, and I'm starting them now, so they will be finished by the holiday season. Because these I started right when the holiday season just was getting underway. So, I haven't made that many. But that's some tatting. Oh, I have a little resin donkey because there's a donkey theme on my stream, and he fell over. A fellow streamer and friend sent that to me. But anyway, but I hope your stream went well. Again, if you need a raid and run, I totally get it. We're getting it ready to raid myself. Well, I'm not going to raid into myself because that would be weird. Imagine that you raided into yourself. Oh, thank you for the follow. Looks like Ginger Crush has shared with us. This is so pretty. So this is like a pentagon, a granny pentagon, it looks like. And we are a fan of a granny square or a granny stitch. We're a fan of most crochet. Well, a fan of all crochet here. See you on Friday. All right, Linda, you have a good evening. I know you're at work. And thank you for hanging out with us. I love your colors. I love the colors that you have used in this. And like I said, we are a big fan of a granny stitch. And I have a thing, me and another streamer, Bray Crochet, have, this year, we kind of wanted 2025 to be the year of the granny. And even though this is not a square, it's still a granny. And I think most things that are done in the round, regardless if it's a granny stitch, I'm calling them granny squares. Okay. We wanted it to be the year of the granny, and we kind of fell off the wagon, but we're getting back on. So I have done a more granny squares, and I teach things. I didn't stream this past Monday, but Mondays I dedicate to teaching a stitch or a technique, and we call it Mastering Mondays, where we master a technique. And we have done a granny squares. And again, I teach at any time, so it's just not just for that day. And if anybody has any questions, like I said, I always will take time out for that. But you said this is going to be a vest. This is so cool looking. I like, it's very autumn. It's giving me autumn vibes with those reds and yellows and oranges and browns and even the greens. And I like the black and the white to set everything off. So, very, very good. Very good stitches. I like it. But thank you. Yes, autumn vibes. Yes. I don't have any squares here. nearby. But I've done all different types of squares. That's what you're going for? Yes, it's getting to be that time of year, and I'm excited because I love the cooler weather and the colors of the trees and the crispness in the air. I love the fall. How many times I'm going to say I love? But again, thank you for raiding in. I appreciate that. We're going to find a raid target ourselves. And again, go and do the after stream stuff. I'm going to be doing that here soon. I need to eat. It's kind of late where I am. I took a nap and I slept in. So my stream was later than normal. I want to thank Ginger Crush for the raid. I want to thank Quilted Hearts for the raid. And I think that's the only raids I got today. I'm trying to look at my my thing. Yes, very nice to meet you. Am I following you? Let me see if I'm following you. I am now. And I want to thank, let's see, let me go back here. Okay. I want to thank anybody who has followed me. I want to thank Action Act for the resub, Mass Bandit for the bits, and Linda for the bits. I think that's all we have here. We're going to find a raid target. I don't know who is on. Literally, when you raided in, I was looking for a raid target. Wait, are they on? Wait a minute. We could do that. We could probably, yeah, you know what? Do you want to go and visit a friend? And they've only been on for a half hour. Yes, we're going to go raid a friend and a mod of mine. I can never remember how to spell their name because it's difficult. You're very, very welcome. You're very welcome. We're going to go and raid into Upcycly. She's not, I don't always get to raid her. So, everybody, would you copy one of those two raid calls? Welcome in, Laney Girl. Thank you for the check-in. If you would copy one of those two raid calls, the first one is for followers, the second one is for subs. And I gotta copy it myself. We're gonna go see Upcycly. Upcycly is a multi-crafter. She crochets, and she also takes trash and turns it into treasure. I think that used to be one of her taglines. Thank you for the follow. I know she makes baskets out of paper. She uses unconventional supplies to craft with. So we're gonna go see what she's doing. And we're gonna go and we're gonna do the thing. Let's hit the button. I should be on Friday. Friday we're gonna do show and tell, and we're gonna work on the tatted ornament. So I will see you all next time. Happy crafting.